संदीप शर्मा विकेट चटकाते हैं पावर प्ले ओवर्स में। एक बार फिर वो बल्ला घुमाया था, भाग्यशाली, मेरा बिना किसी नुकसान।
Welcome to Fantasy Select, powered by Dream 11. In this daily segment, we talk about a few players who are expected to be absolute game changers. And I'm sure your Dream 11 team needs some game changers, am I right? So let's take a look at who these players could be for today's game. But as you guys all already know, team select karna hai dimag ka khel. So choose wisely.
भुवनेश्वर कुमार की जबरदस्त वापसी SRH फैंस के लिए अच्छी खबर है। इंग्लैंड के खिलाफ सीरीज में शानदार परफॉर्मेंस के बाद वापसी कर रहे हैं भुवी और उनके नाम KKR के खिलाफ सबसे ज्यादा विकेट्स भी हैं। अवेलेबल फॉर 9 क्रेडिट्स, ही कैन डेफिनेटली स्विंग थिंग्स इन योर फेवर। चेन्नई के स्लो ट्रैक पे लेग स्पिनर वरुण चक्रवर्ती निश्चित रूप से आपकी ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए एक वैल्यूएबल एडिशन होंगे। IPL 2020 उनके लिए एक धमाकेदार सीजन रहा जिसमें उन्होंने 17 विकेट्स लिए। He is available for 8.5 credits. राशिद खान को एज अ वाइस कैप्टन चुनना काफी सिंपल डिसीजन है। पिछले सीजन में वो सबसे इकोनॉमिकल गेंदबाज थे और उन्होंने 20 विकेट भी लिए। उनकी बैटिंग भी इंप्रूव हुई है, इसीलिए और पॉइंट्स मिलने का मौका भी है। चेपॉक की स्पिन फ्रेंडली पिच पर राशिद खान का सिलेक्शन इज अ नो ब्रेनर। With the most 50+ scores in the IPL, our captain pick for today's match is David Warner. एक ऐसा खतरनाक बल्लेबाज जिसने पिछले 6 सीजन्स में लगातार 500 से ज्यादा रन बनाए हैं। ये हैं आज के मैच के पिक्स इन फैंटेसी सिलेक्ट पावर्ड बाय ड्रीम 11।
इस खेल में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व है और इसकी आदत पड़ सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
राशिद खान का सिलेक्शन
names the sum of the Indian recruits. DC boasts a star-studded lineup, but the dominating force is none other than Shikhar Dhawan. He took it upon himself to carry the batting on his shoulders. The Capitals will be most proud of the purchases of England all-rounder Tom Curran and Australia's Steve Smith. The other big names the side brought in were wicketkeeper batsman Sam Billings and Umesh Yadav, the highest profile among the Indian recruits. DC boasts a star-studded lineup, but the dominating force is none other than Shikhar Dhawan. He took it upon himself to carry the batting on his shoulders after fellow opener Jason Roy pulled out with injury and Prithvi Shaw struggled for runs. The 35-year-old was Delhi's highest run getter last season and came second in the orange cap race. He was the only player to have scored more than 1 century in the season, becoming the first player in the league's history to smash back-to-back tons. Kisse Rabada's fiery pace was a big factor in Delhi Capital's success in 2020 as he won the purple cap with 30 wickets in 17 matches. The speedster consistently haunted batsmen, taking a wicket in 25 consecutive matches spread over 2 seasons. That's second only to Dwayne Bravo's run of 27 games with at least 1 scalp. Delhi's quality All-Indian top 4 enables them to use their 4 overseas slots on quality all-rounders and 2 top-class pacers in Rabada and Nauthier. Their spin cupboard is also well stocked, as R. Ashwin and Akshar Patel are 2 of the wiliest tricksters in the league. The Capitals have been forced to change things up a bit, with Rishabh Pant leading the side this season in Shreyas Iyer's absence due to injury. But there's no doubting Sam Billings is a major upgrade over Alex Carey, should the Capitals need to rest any key player. Their spin cupboard is also well stocked, as R. Ashwin and Akshar Patel are 2 of the... being ruled out so close to the event, they will look like they mean business. The squad lacked the right replacements for key players, but with Smith, Billings and Yadav adding to their muscle, they look good to finish in the top 2 after the league stage. So log on to Disney Plus Hotstar on April 10th to see if the last year's runners-up can restart their pursuit of the title when they pit heads against MS Dhoni's Chennai Super Kings. Chennai Super Kings were once the IPL's measuring stick for consistency. Reaching the playoffs was just something that CSK always did. It was their thing till a woeful 2020 campaign disrupted that run and saw them finish a lowly 7th.
And a performance of indifference and suffering from the Chennai Super Kings.
Now barely any time has passed and we're already on to the next campaign. CSK's mission 2021 will be getting back to throwing punches and keeping Mumbai Indians in their sights. Can they awaken the force and be successful again? After missing the playoffs for the first time in IPL history, a rejig of sorts was needed. The Super Kings let go of experienced heads like Kedar Jadhav, Harbhajan Singh, Murli Vijay and Piyush Chawla. With Shane Watson retiring, they brought in Robin Uthappa from the Rajasthan Royals to keep their top order options healthy. Krishnappa Gautam and Moeen Ali were hauled in via the auction to fire up their spin bowling all-round options. Their surprise pick was Cheteshwar Pujara, who will after many years trade in his whites for the Chennai yellow. The former champions also went in for some uncapped buys in the form of K. Bhagat Varma, C. Hari Nishant and M. Harishankar Reddy. It's no coincidence that the one-time Suresh Raina missed the whole tournament. The Super Kings struggled to find their rhythm. But the southpaw is back for Talaizami, giving CSK's top order its all-important spine. However, Raina could be a little rusty, having not played much cricket since the 2019 edition. But he is CSK's best batsman, and only Virat Kohli has scored more runs in Vivo IPL than him. As CSK's rather dull 2020 campaign showed the need for them to let go of some of its past, Sam Curran's performances showed that their future is still promising.
Black bat from Curran.
The 22-year-old's energy and verve shone bright in an aging squad. He finished the last season with 13 wickets, highest for the Super Kings. And only Virat Kohli has scored more runs in he swung his bat. His strike rate though will be a cause for concern. Ruturaj Gaikwad finished last season with 350s, proving he should be the way forward for CSK's openers. Raina's return locks the number 3 spot, leaving the likes of Ambati Rayudu, MS Dhoni and Ravindra Jadeja to beef up the middle order. Deepak Chahar and Lungi Ngidi are potent new ball operators, while Moeen Ali, Sam Curran and Shardul Thakur neatly balance the side with their all-round tags. Waiting in the wings will be Dwayne Bravo, Krishnappa Gautam and Robin Uthappa, who are all reliable options. Successful sides don't stay down for too long, and that's exactly what CSK will look to preach as the upcoming edition rolls in. It's also highly possible we could be watching MS Dhoni's last season in which he's calling the shots for CSK. He would want his swan song to end with a bang. With Raina's return in the squad, we can expect the Super Kings to reach the playoffs or at least be top contenders for a playoff.
His last season in which he's calling the shots for CSK. He would want his swan song to end with a bang. With Raina's return in the squad, we can expect the Super Kings to reach the playoffs or at least be top contenders for a playoff. His last season in which he's calling the shots for CSK. He would want his swan song to end with a bang. With Raina's return in the squad, we can expect the Super Kings to reach the playoffs or at least be top contenders for a playoff. His last season in which he's calling the shots for CSK. He would want his swan song.
The Kolkata Knight Riders encountered a strange season in the last edition of the Vivo IPL. Their star player